Hey, what's up? This is Liz with a little bit of reality. And when I tell you this particular story is getting crazier and crazier, it's getting crazier and crazier. Now, I reported on this a couple of days ago. You can go back maybe 2 or 3 videos and you will see the part 1 that I did of this. But since then, last night on the 15th of April, it was announced that 2 people were arrested. But the thing is, the 2 people who were arrested were not the 2 who kidnapped her and unalived her. The 2 people that were arrested was a police officer from Orange County and his wife. The wife of this police officer is actually a friend of Katherine's husband, Miguel. And those 2 have since been arrested for kind of sort of tampering with evidence. Now, this is my thing. I kind of figured her husband probably had something to do with it. But now I feel like not only did he have something to do with it, but maybe the damn police and his wife has something to do with it as well, because why would you put yourself in a position to lose everything just for a friend? Now, another thing I learned is that Katherine had just left home. She left here at 12 p.m. Homestead, Florida, got to Winter Springs, stopped to get gas, went to the light, and she was kidnapped, pum, and car set on fire. And she hadn't even made it to her destination yet. She literally had just arrived. So I feel like she was followed or there was some type of tracking device on her car. Like, this whole story is getting crazier and crazier. But just keep your ears open because, baby, it's about to get even crazier. And I'm going to tell y'all about it. Okay? Try y'all listen because I'm trying to give it to y'all as much as I can, but not make it too long. So this particular car, they found it. This is the car that rammed Katherine's car. This is the car where the guys got out of, kidnapped her, and unalived her, right? They couldn't see the tag because the tag was obscured. But this is the thing that's making it kind of suspicious and crazy. This car allegedly was towed 2 to 3 months ago, right? The night before Katherine was unalived, a tow truck driver was unalived the night before. So I'm thinking, was it the same tow truck driver who towed the car and they came back and unalived him? Because I'm thinking he probably saw them. The tow truck driver knew exactly who they were. And they had to take him out before they committed this crime to eliminate a person who could identify them. Child, this is just my spidey senses kicking in. But I feel like that's what happened. Like, this whole thing is crazy. Like, I feel like I'm in a rabbit hole and I'm just getting deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper. And the deeper I get, I'm going to keep on enlightening y'all on the information as well, because this story is completely sick and twisted. Because if her husband did her dirty like this, he deserved to get every freaking thing that he gets. And the people who helped him, they deserve it as well, because this is crazy. Okay, y'all. Now back to the police officer who was arrested. His name is Francisco Estrella, and he's 33 years old, right? Now, what had happened was he called the detectives. He gave them a different last name, gave them his real first name, a different last name, but called them from his actual telephone number. He said something like he was a friend of the family and things of that nature, but he recorded the call between himself and the police. Not only did they do that, Francisco and his wife also assessed the police database and pulled up the home address, photographs, and signatures of the detectives working the case. And they were sending this information to Katherine's husband, Miguel. And the way they found this out was when they brought him in, they took his phone and saw that the communication between him and her husband was being done through WhatsApp. So he was telling them all of the information. Now, they didn't say if his wife was arrested, but Mr. Francisco Estrella has 5 felony charges, and I'm going to read them off to you. I'm reading from a paper. I don't have a teleprompter, so my head is going to go down, and I'm going to read you guys his charges, right? He has interception and disclosure of wire, oral, or electronic communication. The second one is disclosure of wire, oral, or electronic communication. The third one is disclosure or use of confidential criminal justice information. The fourth is unlawful use of a two-way communication device. And lastly, He's being charged with accessing computer or electronic devices without authorization or exceeding authorization. So I know a lot of us were saying before that we felt like Katherine's husband had something to do with her being kidnapped and unalive. But damn, did the police and his wife have something to do with this as well? Like, what do you guys think about this? Leave me a comment. Let's talk about it. And don't forget to hit the follow button. And also make sure you share the video because, baby, I be giving out this tea, honey. But what do y'all think about this? Toodles.